Hi friends, Erica Honore and Sharon Brubaker here.
Yeah, we are Healing Starts with the Heart.
Today we're going to talk about our very special program.
Yes. We have a few programs, but this one we want to bring to you because it came out of a necessity that we saw so important, especially for the new, fresh griever.
It's so hard in those first hours, days, months, when your loss first occurs, to know what to do, where to go, how to feel.
Or how to even process this.
Right.
How to begin the stages of processing. The other thing that we realized is that so many people were creating bad habits in their processing. The same thing that happened to us. Remember that, Erica? We had bad habits.
Really bad habits.
We didn't allow the grief to come.
No.
We kept trying to push it down.
And we thought by just telling the story over and over and over that it was something, that it was healing, but it wasn't. We were just stuck.
Right. And then I was there as your support to help you through, yet I didn't know what I was doing. I was grieving myself, trying to hold you up, and I was drowning in the grief the whole time. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of times that when grievers come to us, especially at the very beginning, they don't know what to do. It hurts so bad. And the one thing they want to do is avoid it.
Right. The other thing is they might go out looking for information, but they're getting the wrong information.
They're getting the wrong information, or they get sent to, like you did, a grief support group.
Right.
Where they feel the heaviness of everyone else's grief.
Yeah.
We know that grievers need to talk. We know that being in a support group is so important. And that's what this program is for. It's the direct mix of grief support plus education. What value would you have had this been given to you when Austin died?
I wouldn't even know how to put a value on that, because it would have just really helped to normalize what I was feeling. It would have helped to let me know that I don't have to fit myself in some sort of box, like the stages of grief that a lot of people get stuck in, like they feel like they need to go to. It would have really helped me to just go at my own pace, and that I was learning everything I was doing was right.
That everything you were doing was right. That even though you felt so bad, that it was okay.
Yeah.
I remember being stuck in those stages and you and I talking about it over and over again. Here's the other thing. Austin died in 2006. Donovan died in 2015. Mm-hmm. You could have used this program then too.
Yeah.
Even more so then, I think.
Oh yeah, so much more so. I feel like the difference after Austin passed away, I was more willing to find help and willing to participate, but after Donovan, I was totally resistant. I was angry, I was dark, I didn't want anything to do with anything that was going to help me.
And so even though I was calling you and checking on you and people were going there, and even though we had the grief program, you still resisted.
Yeah.
And it took you becoming an active participant to pull yourself out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the change.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what we're offering, guys. You need to be an active participant in your grief. So we put together this amazing program called Processing Grief. It is a membership program. It is $97 a month. I love this price.
I know,
because there's
me too.
so much added value to it. So one of the things you'll get from us is a monthly journal with different topics. Some of the topics will include, number one, processing grief. We know for a fact that grievers will resist, they avoid, and they push back. Mm-hmm. Or they react and overreact. So we walk you through those stages. The other thing we put in one of our programs is how to help your children grieve.
Yeah. Well, so many people want to know that.
Yeah.
What do I do for my kids? How do I talk to them about grief? And there's going to be a lot of information about that.
We even have a bonus journal that we will send out to you. And that bonus journal is how to get through the business of grieving. Meaning, how do I close the checking account? Mm-hmm. How do I talk to the school? How do I talk to my neighbor?
Insurance companies. A lot of people have questions about insurance companies.
Erica and I share a story about how it took her over 2 years to close Donovan's checking account.
Yeah,
and we help you with that process. We had a griever the other day share with us that when she went to the dentist and they gave her the her information sheet and she had to change her emergency contact. She literally fell apart at the counter. We're gonna help you with that, my friends. Some of the other things that are included in the event, you'll become a member of our Slack group, where we will send you out a morning welcome every day and just check on you and see how you are. Other grievers will be in that group as well, and you'll be able to have that grief support that you totally crave and need. Here's the most irresistible part of this offer. If after 30 days you don't get some relief from your pain or a better understanding of your pain, drop out, no questions asked. At any moment, when you feel you've got enough information, drop out, no questions asked. We just put this together for you to have some questions answered in the beginning stages of your grief.
It's going to be so helpful to have a guide in the beginning stages of your grief journey. I wish that we had that.
For sure. This is not completing the relationship. This is processing the very first tools and tips that you will need to get through.
And I think that they're just going to help so many people.
I love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Erica, tell our friends where they can find us.
They can find us at healingstartswiththeheart.com. They can email us at sisters@healingstartswiththeheart.com. We also have our podcast episodes, which are so great, and those are on iTunes, Spotify, and SoundCloud.
You can find all of the information you need regarding this program just below this video.
Thank you, friends.